It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina Panthers. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Younghoe Koo going to get this one going. Off we go from Bank of America Stadium. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And that play gets nothing. So, no gain on the game's first snap.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 9.
70 rate, Panther 60, Panther 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Back to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. The RPO, that one is complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
39-yard line.
Run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
On 1st down, right back to Robinson. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another 1st down. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
1st down, Atlanta.
19 Tiger.
Mooney in motion. On 1st down, it's Penix. To the goal line and in. Drake London. Touchdown, Atlanta. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead.
Panthers, nothing.
So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. stop at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Here comes the screen to Brooks. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive lineman to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all three levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. And that's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Brings up third down.
The pass intended for Xavier Legette. Now it's going to be third down.
Track. Hawk 70. Dragon 60. Trap 60. Panther 11. Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Now fourth down.
Here's Corliss Waitman now, and John to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. Returnable from the 17. Put an end to this, but a great return to the other side of midfield.
Panthers 32-yard line.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He was brought down at the 26. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
So, from the 26-yard line, here is 2nd and 4. They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll get this inside the 20, and nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it. They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. For the left side, he gets that to Mooney. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Let's go now. Go.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down and 1.
Track 60. Hawk 70. Hawk 7. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They're going on fourth down. It's Penix. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
The play is a turnover on down.
They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he's not going to outrun the defense. They push him back out of bounds, a loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
There's a short one caught by Sanders. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
3rd and 7.
Come on. Set. Gravity lying. 19 tight. 19 tight.
He'll look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Falcons with the early lead. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment.
On the jump.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Gravity lying. Cougar 19. 19. Let's go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That'll be swung out wide to Brooks. And he's going to make his way out of bounds. That did not work as planned. Good size loss to take on 1st down. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Short one there, caught by Tremble. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Here's Corliss Waitman now, as he is on to punt for Carolina. And this is a pretty good result. That kick will head out of bounds
at their own 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. Open man downfield, that's London. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
6 yards.
That one good for 26 yards.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
From the gun, here is Penix. That one on target to Moore. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
From the gun, it's Penix. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And that is incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They run over center with Robinson. Good blocking to the 15. And he'll take this one in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. Here's Coop for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Falcons move out on top. 14-0. So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Third and a yard.
Mustang 19, 70 Timberwolves, 79 Broncos.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. Give him 14 on that one. It's good for a Panther first down.
It's a gain of 14.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And the Falcons are going to take possession.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Another run here for Robinson. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Now a timeout. That's their first. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
On second down, Penix. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's another Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 14.
And the lefty Penix on first down. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up first and goal.
Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Halftime is looming, but a chance to build on that already sizable lead right here. First and goal. Mooney in motion. They'll throw. It's Penix. And he's got another one. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. His second touchdown of this first half. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons will take themselves to a 21-0 lead.
To kick off for Atlanta.
Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line. From the 35, it's first and 10.
Ready, go!
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They just desperately need to get something positive going here, Mike. It just feels like they're a play away from really jump-starting everything they've talked about being good at throughout the course of the week's prep. And it's really been the inability to sustain drives. So critical third downs, better on first and second. Somewhere it's got to pop, and somebody's got to make a play.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. We'll keep this one on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This fielded at about the 9. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go! Check go!
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he's out of bounds. He's going to mark him at the 35. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So Can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Now Penix to throw on second down. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And he'll get about 5. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5.
At the 42-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
On 3rd down, Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, Atlanta.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
60 buck. Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Here's Penix. Escaping to his left. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And he will score again. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This will be returned from the 6. Get across the 20, mark them at 22-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Come on. Buffalo 18, Panther 60, Panther 60, Panther 11, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
And again, it's their inability to prevent negative plays. It's a big reason, Mike, why they find themselves trailing in this game. First play of the series, they already put themselves in a massive hole.
That's caught. It's Brooks out of the backfield. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. On now is the punt team for the Panthers, as he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. That'll be returnable from the 35. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Going now, Penix on first down. To the right, that's Pitts. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
First down. A gain of 26 yards. First down, Falcons.
Now Robinson. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
Back at the 38-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Ball incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down.
Youngway Koo on for the field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 14.
Give them 14 on that play. One first down.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught by Brooks. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9. That is caught out wide on the RPO. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Third down and 3.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Warrior 70.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, here we find that this laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 7 Pirate, 7 Pirate, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Back to throw. This is intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll begin the 4th by giving it to Robinson.
What the fuck is going on? I have it. Fuck out of MTP.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Now Penix on 3rd and long. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. It is a big play there for the Falcons. Pickup of 46 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
Now Penix out wide. That's Robinson. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Tremendous pursuit. They force him out of bounds behind the line. It'll be a loss of 3 on the play.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Mooney in motion. One more time, it's Robinson. And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes 3rd and goal.
2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Drake London. Touchdown Atlanta. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
And they'll force him out of bounds right at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Tag. Panther 60, Panther 60. Rig.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Open man is Horn. It's complete. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Brooks. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? They'll throw out of the gun. And right side, taken in by Tremble. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
19
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Looking left side is tight end Tremble. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. That's caught. It's Tremble. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Back to the air one more time. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Tommy Tremble. Touchdown, Carolina. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Robinson, ball carrier. He was brought down at the 26. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, they face second down and 7. They'll run with Robinson. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
So, from the 36, it is first and 10. They'll run it here with Robinson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
39-yard line.
19, Tiger, 19.
On second down, it's a run with Robinson. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
A gain of 2.
The Panthers will take their first timeout as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. From the gun, it's Penix. That's complete. He's got it to London. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. They'll come up here first and 10.
A gain of 16 yards.
Here's Robinson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.